between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black 40.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first one on the ground. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
12, 10. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Play action, Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good. All right, anyway, hey, 73.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Shoots away from one. It's a solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Great, set. Trimmer, that. Hey, easy, 63, bang. Delta.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. So we'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the double.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That's pulled in by Golden. And they get this down to the 28. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now toss. This is Jacobs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
To the air with Love. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Spot.
Here he goes, third and long. Cut down the field, Golden. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.
It's a gain of 20.
So third and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Love looking to pass. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready. 10 black.
Third and long for him here. This one's caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. Jaden Reed the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
63.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. Running it after the penalty. So they will manage a yard following the penalty. We've got second and 4.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hartley again here on second. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, great, set. But anyway,
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Go on now. Delta.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Count up, Yeti.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you can take the will away from your opponent.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Great, set. And anyway,
Barkley. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
And let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
They go to him again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Great, set. And anyway, Crown left, Yeti.
Hurts now on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. That'll be the 1st and more. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Come on, set.
Love now to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Slide, 97. Set.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He is down to the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Down.
Here's Love. Escapes out left. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Love winning on 1st down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And final throw before the break. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kicked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
On
now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Eagle first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
King. Hey, easy, 63.
From the red zone now. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing, it's Love. And first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Love from the gun. Pass run in by Watson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set, ready. 30 set.
Jacobs running behind center. They're calling together a yard there. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun now for Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. It's a small gain up to the 38. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Love now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Check pink.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Black, check, blue, check. Here we go.
They stick with Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
He'll throw it. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Chop. 17. Let's go. Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. And goes to the hurry up here. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black.
Ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
50, green, black swap. Set, go.
They run it with Jacobs. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On target to Musgrave. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And out to Jacobs to stop the drive. Oh, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Yellow, 22.
To the air with Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. Now he's past the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 34 yards. And an Eagles first down.
First and 10. It's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Easy, 63, back. Count up, Yeti. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pulls it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hurts yet again. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
He gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game.
22.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Jacobs with it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Black swap. Let's go. Hut.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Love now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. You've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on, set. Hut. Yellow. 22.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. So they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10.
On first down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And again, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. In the red zone on first. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Jacobs. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
The truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on third. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Here we go.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, Chip. Right. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the pistol, Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game.
And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th.
Eagles 30.
So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.